Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to my final channel update, kind of. First off, I want to say I've been posting videos for about a month, and it has been fantastic. It has been a very enjoyable experience to me. There's some situations that aren't so enjoyable, and I'll get into that in a bit, but for the most part, I have been enjoying myself. I have been working very hard. Very little sleep. Every waking moment is spent doing something related to either work or family or the channel. And yeah, not a lot of free time, but you know what? That's okay. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. Um, I've been putting a lot of time and effort into, getting the DLC guides out and a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that, sure, it might be a 30-minute video, but there's a lot of it's a time consuming process to get through that 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour or whatever it is. Um, so I guess one of the negative things that, well, there's a couple of negative things, and let me talk about the first one. So I love seeing every single subscriber. Like my wife is probably getting sick and tired of me being like, "Hey, 268, hey, 269," and she's probably getting sick and tired of that. But every now and then I'll see one go down. And you know what? If you don't like the content, it is what it is. If you don't want to stay subscribed, that's fine. But I saw one today, and it bummed me out a little bit. And the reason why is because I was normally whenever I see a subscriber go down, I think, you know what, whatever, it is what it is. This one, on the other hand, I kind of felt like I lost a subscriber on the concrete episode, and whenever I went back and started listening to it, I was like, you know what, I don't blame them. It sounded like I was talking through a sock, and I kind of was. So, I tend to edit in batches, and then I tend to also record in batches. So I will edit like 10 episodes in a row, get them ready, get them uploaded, uh, post date them, like schedule them for later, and then I will record like many episodes in a row. And the reason why I do that is because it's easier to keep a focus on what's going on whenever I can record like 10 or 15 videos in a row, rather than like record two a day and then post and edit and spend hours editing and creating a thumbnail and figuring out what I'm going to put in the description, and did I get the blueprints, did I meet the checks, did I make sure the volume was correct whenever I was editing. There's a million different things that are going on, and it's a lot better if I can just keep that train of thought going from video to video. Part of the negative parts of that is I never really thought about how difficult audio might be. Hopefully, in the last video that you saw at 2 o'clock my time, uh, the one just before this one, hopefully you can tell a clear difference between the concrete episode, talking in a sock, and the oil processing video where I adjusted some audio settings. And there are more audio settings that are adjusted in future videos, and I think I've gotten it. Well, you can probably tell from this video that I've done a lot of work to get the audio down right. Um, and hopefully, I think this might be the final. Like, I think I got it right this time. Like, basically perfect. So, um, yes, after this episode, what was it, 18? I think was the whatever the oil processing episode was. I think I've gotten the audio down a lot better. There's a couple more episodes where I might have some weird like words cut off, but like I said, I've done a lot of work with it. Anyways, enough about that. Some of the other negative aspects. I feel like there's maybe a problem with posting blueprints in the description, and what I mean by that is there are a lot of people that seem to want to click on my video, get the blueprint, and then immediately leave. And this is very detrimental to my channel. And it's not that I don't want them to have the blueprint, or that I care that they do it. It's just that it seems like it's negatively impacting the growth of the channel. I would rather not have that view and that, let's say, stain than post the blueprints. However, I still want people to be able to access those blueprints. So I am creating a Discord. In the Discord will be open to everyone. I do not want to tie it behind some monetary value. I really don't think that that's fair. I know a lot of other content creators do that, and there will maybe in the future be other, let's say, channels within that Discord that might be tied behind some kind of paywall, but that would literally just be like something that would kind of like limit the, I guess, exposure on certain things, or you know, I I really want it for the most part to be open discussion, open to the, anyone that wants to join, and be accessible to as many people as possible. So part of that is because it's going to be uh, not behind a paywall and accessible to the public. I would really, one of the channel rules is definitely going to be, please keep it safe for work. Um, I have intentionally made it a point not to curse or use any profanity or foul language. I think the most, uh, let's say, I don't know, profane thing that I have said has maybe been the word heck. I haven't gone any farther than that, and have intentionally been doing that. I know that a lot of you have kids. You listen to YouTube channels and you hear a lot of profanity, and it's like, okay, now I got to turn it off. I really wanted to watch this. Um, if there are any private channels, you know what? It'll be a little bit different. I won't be as, uh, let's say, picky about things being safe for work. Um, Anyways, so I am going to be posting the Discord information soon. And back to this being my final channel update. So to kind of go along with everything that I've been saying, I feel like I don't want the channel update to be publicly available. I will probably continue to post channel updates, but just within Discord. So it'll be an unlisted video and it will be in Discord. That way, the people that actually might want to watch this are going to be the ones to watch it, and not some like random person that thought they were clicking on, you know, whoever's next channel update, or, next video, or, I don't want the random person off the street coming in to hear the channel update. Let's just put it that way. Even though it might, give some exposure, it might help the channel in the long run. I think it would be more beneficial if these channel updates were locked behind people that actually are wanting to be a part of the discussion. So um, I will have a section in the Discord where I will have maybe like an announcement section where, hey, this new video is posted, or here's the channel update, and a lot of that will be accessible from there, let's say. Yeah, so that is largely what is going on. I really take those loss of subscribers to heart. Trust me. I really kind of deep dive and really wanted to make sure that if you're here for the blueprints, you're going to get the blueprints. Anyways, that's generally my mindset with a lot of this stuff too, is, the growth of the channel. I want to make sure that a lot of the stuff that we are doing gets out to the player base that needs it. Okay, so that is going to be it for this. I am super excited about some of the episodes coming up soon. I've put a lot of work into them. I have had some realizations on some of the builds that I've done that are very exciting, and I am looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it. So I'm going to end it here, and I will see you in the next video.